Hello everyone, we're currently tracking your election day weather conditions and it is a windy day. This is because a fast moving cold front is quickly moving eastwards across South Africa. This is going to result in the wet weather that's being experienced over the southern parts to clear quite quickly overnight, and because of the clear and dry air that's going to settle in this evening, we're going to have very frosty conditions taking place early on Thursday morning. Quick look at the satellite imagery, and there's the band of cloud associated with the cold front moving across the western parts of the country, spreading showers across much of the Western and Eastern Cape early in the day already, and a low pressure system passing to the south of the country has also caused very strong winds to develop, in particular for the Eastern Cape coastline already today. For the remainder of this Wednesday, we're going to still see showers, especially for the Eastern Cape, a possibility for mountain snowfalls over that province. A couple of showers still lingering over the far western parts. That area is going to clear quite quickly. While it is going to be clear and dry for the northern parts of the country, it will be quite windy for some places, and also very windy weather expected along the Eastern Cape coast. Let's look further ahead to tomorrow, and a high pressure system settles into the central parts of the country. This is going to result in the rainfall clearing out overnight along the coastline, and because of the clear and dry air, very icy weather conditions likely early tomorrow morning, temperatures dipping well below freezing overnight. Clear and dry in the afternoon for almost all of South Africa on Thursday. A likelihood for snowfalls over the mountainous areas in the Eastern Cape, while we are going to still see scattered showers for much of that province and also along the south coast. A general clearance will be taking place from further westwards as the day goes on. By this evening, a few drops of rain possible along KwaZulu-Natal's south coast and the adjacent interior. Let's move ahead to winds, and there we see the very gusty weather conditions all across the Highveld as well as in the Karoo, and strong winds for Port Elizabeth and East London. Those winds could reach gale force at times, and for this reason there is a watch for gale force winds along the coastline of the Eastern Cape for the rest of today. There is also a watch for the likelihood of a high fire danger taking place through the Highveld as well as the northern parts of KwaZulu-Natal due to the very gusty conditions across those areas. Let's take a look at the temperatures, and it's a hot day for the Lowveld and some areas in northern KZN. Bergwinds in that region ahead of the front, but behind the front much colder air in circulation all across the central and southern parts of the country. Some places will even remain below 10 degrees this afternoon. A quick look ahead to Thursday morning, and as mentioned, it's going to be very frosty through the central parts, well below freezing for the Free State, as well as parts of the Eastern and Northern Cape interior. Johannesburg dropping down to 1 degree overnight. There is also a possibility for some frost early tomorrow morning in your area. Thursday afternoon will be sunny and dry for most of South Africa. A bit of cloud cover lingering along the Eastern Cape coastline. Colder for Johannesburg with a high of 17, but things start improving on Friday as the sunshine warms up most of South Africa, 24 degrees as a maximum into Uppington.